my wife, for years, tried to get us to do, for years, was to go for a Couples Colonic. Yeah. And I was pretty naive and ignorant as to exactly what took place during a Couples Colonic, but I knew enough to say, fuck no. No thank you. That does not sound good at all, at all. And she just insisted, and it was a war of attrition, and after years, she wore me down. I finally said, yes, all right, fine, we'll go. And in her defense, she was saying like, oh, it'll be fun, it'll be funny, you'll get a bit out of it. But here's the thing, Asheville. She truly thought that at this Couples Colonic, she really believed this, that we were going to be in a room, together on a bed, you know, holding each other's hands, looking each other in the eyes. Honey, I love you so much. You know, like that's what she thought was gonna happen. And I want that image, allow that image to occasionally pop into your head as I tell you what happened, what I went through, the trauma and the pain that I went through during this colonic, because I am going to tell you exactly what happened in great detail, And I want that image to pop in your head occasionally. So, fucking relent, okay, we're gonna go, and she makes an appointment for us, and it's about, 6-7 blocks away from her apartment. It's a place called the Gentle Wellness Center. Gentle wellness. Gentle wellness. And you go in, and it's very soft, and it's respectful, and there's like low lighting, like amber lighting, and it's very quiet, and there's like an older hippie woman behind the desk, and she's got really long hair, too long. The hair is too long. It's just cut that much off, please. What? No, it's making everyone nervous. No one needs hair this long. It's for safety's sake, ma'am. Please just cut this much. And then it's, a burbling brook and a bonsai tree, and then a CD is playing softly in the background. It's nature sounds, just, chimes. Ding doo doo ding ding, ding doo doo, ding doo doo ding 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 ding, and a wolf howl. Awoo. And vaguely Native American sounds like but all at once, and I can't do it all at once. I'm not Michael Winslow, but you get the idea. So that's playing, and then so we go and we get our forms and fill them out and whatever, and turn them in, and then after a minute or two, this tall, very severe-looking kind of Germanic woman comes out. Really stern. She comes out and she goes, Amba Tamblin. And then next to her is a very short Vietnamese woman who says, David Croft. And so we walk up and we go our separate ways. My wife gets taken down the hallway this way, I get taken down there, and so I'm like, I knew it! I knew this wasn't a couples thing. I knew we were gonna lay there, and like minor victory, tiny victory, and it turns out to be an extremely minor victory, because my laughter starts receding as I'm like, I knew it. Wait, what's happening? Where am I going? What's going to happen to me? Where am I? What's this room? And I get taken by the Vietnamese lady to this small room, and she has me go in, and she has me change in the bathroom. So I change out of my clothes, and it's a hospital gown you put on, a thing that's open down the back. And I get out of the bathroom, and it's a tiny room. It looks like a massage room. So there's basically just the table. Next to the table is a stool. And at the foot of this, it's not a table, it's a bed, like, whatever. And at the foot of the bed is this crystal clear, pristine, spotless, acrylic, rectangular box, right? It's like this deep, about that wide. It's against the wall, and on the back of it, it's all one solid white, soft white light. It's backlit by this white light, right? Inside of the acrylic rectangle, also spotless, a continuous, unbroken, crystal clear glass tube. Goes like this. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. And then ends in a little drain in the floor. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Looks like modern art. Looks exactly, it could be modern art. Some rich assholes. But, no pun, no pun, no pun, no pun. Emanating from the top of the rectangular box, sealed off, is a hose, and this goes into the tube, is a rubber hose, comes out, coils around on the floor, ends on the bed. At the end of the tube is roughly about a 7, 8-inch plastic phallus with a hole at the end. So I come out of the room. She has me get on the bed, and she's on the stool, so her head's right here, and she's holding the phallus end of the hose, and she's just holding it like this, and I don't. And she's not gesturing with it, she's just holding it expectantly, and I'm like, I don't. No, that's not it. That's not it. I know that's not it. I don't know what she wants me to do. She must think I've done this before. I've never done this before. Am I supposed to sign off on it? Just like, oh yeah, that's a McJohnson 740. That's the brand I use. That's good. Clearly a reputable colonic house. I'm glad my wife made the appointment here. I don't know what she's doing, and her English isn't very good at all, and my Vietnamese is not that much better, and so finally I figured out after a couple seconds, like, she's giving this to me. I'm like, you want me to put it, and of course that makes sense. Like, okay, I understand. So I take it from her, and she rolls me on my left side, and she lifts up my leg like this. And then she turns her back to me, which I take as my cue. And then I spend the next couple minutes just... And then finally I get it in. After what feels like 5 minutes, I finally get it in there. And and also, apologies to whoever's using this mic again. I don't know who's here tomorrow, or is it Cosmic Charlie? It is. Cosmic Charlie is here next. They're a Grateful Dead cover band. I just love the idea of sound check. Actually, why would a Grateful Dead cover band ever need to sound check? Isn't the whole fucking show a sound check? It's just blink, think, blink, think, 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 blink, blink, think, think. Honey in the haystack, feeling good, sunshine. Anyway. I do love the idea, though, that there'd be a band doing sound check, going, all right, guys, you ready? All right? All right. Alibaba, is that enough? All right, do you have your shoes off enough? All right, you good? All right. Tater, you got your nose harmonica? All right, ready to go? Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, banker man, don't tell me when I can withdraw my money. Wait, hold up. Stop. Was David Cross here? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, so I got, oh, right. So I got it in there, right? Okay, so I get, after a couple minutes, get it in, and I say to the woman, I go, okay, I got it in. And she turns and looks at me and she goes, I'm like, really? Okay, all right, I got it. Okay. And so I go to do it again, get it in there, and I won't, I'll spare you that. I won't do that all again. But it was, and she was right. She was right. I definitely, when I went to get it in there the second time, I clearly did not have it in there enough satisfactorily. It would have made a terrible mess. It would have been awful. It was, so I spent another couple minutes and just, like, get it in there. Okay, yes, I got it. And I tell her, okay, we got it. And then she turns back to me and again, really? I don't, okay. And then she says, do you want I to do it? And I was like, oh yeah, sorry, I guess I don't know. And I did not get to the y sound of the word yeah before she had just dipped it in lube and shoved it in my ass. Oh my God. Lady, what the fuck how can you do that? Who does such a thing? You're awful. Gentle wellness, gentle. It says it on there, gentle. And I mean, she just boom, and I just immediately start sweating and tearing up and shaking. I'm shaking. It's and ladies, I get it, and I apologize. On behalf of myself, on behalf of every man in this room, I apologize. I completely understand the urgency of the wrong hole. I get it. I will not be going near there without a consent form, signed in triplicate, notarized. There'll be a countdown clock. I get it. I understand. I truly understand. I get it. It's jarring. And so So she rolls me back on my back now. I'm back on my back, and this thing is shoved way the fuck up me, and I'm looking at it coming from my legs in my hospital gown, and I'm laying there just furious, just angry. Like, what the fuck? What is happening? And she starts to explain how the process is gonna work. She goes, I will turn the nozzle. She's gonna turn the nozzle, and then I will start to fill with water. And then when I feel pressure, I say release, and she releases and reverses the flow. Okay, so that's how it's gonna work. And so she turned the nozzle, and I slowly start to fill with warm water, which is, no joke, truly a very pleasant experience. It was very nice. It really is. It's hard to put into words, but it was a comforting feeling. It feels good. And I like to be peed in. That's my thing. I like to be peed in. I like to, a guy to fuck me up the ass, and then there's another guy who's semi-hard next to him, and he's got to take a piss, and then this guy pulls out, and then he goes in and he pees in me, and it's called the San Francisco Gold Rush, and it is, an American classic, So anyway, I'm starting to fill up with water. I'm laying there. She's right here. Her head is right here. She's sitting on the stool. And the silence is just deafening. It's so awkward. It's so weird. I feel very uncomfortable. And I want to say something. I'm also feeling oddly guilty. It's just a strange thing. And I'm trying to think of something to say. Anything that's conversational. Because this is going to go on for 40 fucking minutes. So I'm just sitting there like, When? How do you like Santa Monica? And I finally say something. I finally say something, and she starts to very slowly in broken English answer. And as soon as she starts to answer, and I cannot underscore this enough, there was nothing gradual about it. It was 0 to 60. It was instantaneous. She's like, well, like, release, 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 screaming, release. And the pressure was insane. It felt like I was going to rip apart and that the fucking alien baby was in there waterboarding me, and I'm screaming, 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 release. And she undoes it, and I'm screaming, and I'm sweating and crying. And she's doing this, and then she compliments me on my release. She did. I swear to God, she said, very nice release, Mr. Krause. And it's all, it's coming out and going down the tubes, and it's like you're giving birth. And she says, do you want to see? And I'm like, sure, okay. And she lifts my head on the pillow, and I'm like looking at this like, oh, my babies, my shit babies. Oh, be free, my shit babies. You go to a better place. And so that happens repeatedly for like the next 40 minutes. And then it's over. She leaves. She says I can go change and go back out. And I go to the bathroom and I change into my clothes. And I walk out of the bathroom and walk out of the room. And I walk down the hallway like this. And I'm walking down the hallway like this because it feels like I'm shitting. Not like, oh, I think I need to shit, or oops, I may shit. No, that's a different sensation altogether. This feels like I am constantly shitting. Like if you've ever taken acid or mushrooms and you go take a piss, and you're sitting there going, am I done? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm done. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Wait. Yes, I am. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. It's that the entire time. And I walk down the hallway, and I get to the waiting room, and my wife is there, flipping through a magazine. And she pops up, and she says, and I quote, do you want to get sushi? No, I do not want to get sushi. I want to go home and take a rape shower.